So hello fellow banknote collectors, and this is Glenn back with what we're going to talk about is basically why the last prefix is harder to get than the first prefix. So if we look at some of these banknotes here, so first thing I need to get out of the way is this is a 1992 banknote, and you can see the prefix is AA21. So a lot of people are getting confused with these, and I think this is the first prefix of the series, but this one didn't have a date on it. So this is 21 million. So this is all just the numbers. So this is the AA 21 million banknotes. So the first series you need to get these is AA00. And if we look at the Royal Australian Mint, they have all the polymer banknotes. You can see the first prefix is AA00 to 39, then they have 40 to 79, and the last is AB19. And you can see this one, you have to count down backwards. So this one has about 994,000 printed. The last one only has about 788,000 printed. So the last prefix is a lot less printed for a lot of these banknotes. So that is the first reason. The last prefix is usually less printed than the first prefix, because the first prefix they usually print a whole lot. The second thing is that while people can find a first prefix because it's AA, you can see this one's AA98, a last prefix H, so this is the last prefix of 2008. There you go, HB, then we got $10. So HB, people really gonna think about looking for that banknote? No, they're not really. And if we take this as an example, first prefix is BA, and it goes from, there's about 1 million banknotes for AA. For HB, it's only about 443,000 banknotes printed. So there is only half HB than BA. If we look at the 98, so this is a very old, and look at the condition. The condition's actually quite poor. So for the $50, we have AA 98, and we have 950,000 banknotes printed. So this one's not too scarce. If you go to JC, the last one, we only have 40,000 banknotes. So you got 950,000 banknotes for AA. JC 40,000, so 950, 40,000. And a lot of people, you know, JC just looks like a normal prefix. So that's why people miss it. And of those 40,000 banknotes of JC, most of them probably wouldn't have been collected. They would have been used. And if this one went back to the bank, it will probably be returned and probably recycled. But this is an AA. And also a lot of people don't actually collect banknotes, so that's why this is quite damaged. They've probably gone, yeah, nah, I won't collect that, because it's just $50 to them. If they do collect it, they probably go, oh yeah, this is probably not in the condition and I do want it. So then we have a 2007, so we'll see how many of those have been printed. Okay, 50. Oh, this is a pretty low year. So we have, for all of them, 829,000 banknotes. So this one is, 300. So the first and last prefix have the same print run. So 2007 is a low print anyway. And even I would say to get any banknote in uncirculated condition is going to be pretty hard. And then you got general prefix. So this is 2008. This is AC. And I just collect it for the numbers. Probably not really worth keeping, actually. So if we look at $5, AC is just a general prefix. Has a print run of 1 million. Here we have some ones in better condition. 2003. So the general prefix are not as in demand. So there's probably more AC banknotes than general prefix that have been kept. So it's $10 DF. Yeah, all of them have a print run of 740, 2,500. Then you got 2006. So I kept these in pretty much uncirculated condition, and as you can see, 143,000 anyway. And we have A to DF with about 1 million, and the second run is only about 188,000. So the second print run is what you want to get. So there's AL and CK. So yeah, so basically that is why the last prefix is the one that people like to get, because people generally don't know what last prefix get when they come out, because sometimes they come out before the information comes out on the internet, and then you see it, but you forget. There's just too many years and you just don't know to remember. So if we look at 2019, we have where's my 2019 banknotes? We have for the first and last prefix, pretty much all of these have 169,147 So these are all pretty much a low print run. DJ is general prefix, and if we have 2016, 40 new banknotes, all of them have the same. So this one is EJ, this is the last prefix, and they all have about 4 million. So 4,063,626. So these ones are not going to be too scarce. So this is 4 times the number than a last prefix for this one. So these ones they shouldn't increase too much in value by a lot. But people were actually saving these 2019. So uncirculated, these are going to be very common in the future, because people know to look for them now. If we look at 217, as you can see, with the new banknotes, it looks like all of them are going to be pretty much same for the first and last prefix, so 5 million of each. And 2018, $50. They did divide it up. So AA 6 million, nearly 6.5 million, and IB 6 million. So this is not really scarce, but the IBs people wouldn't have known to look for it. But these banknotes are still coming out. And we didn't look at the $20. Yeah, as you can see, for the $20, we have 2 print runs. Okay, there is a gap of about 11,000, maybe 10,800 in between, but pretty much all of the first and last prefix have the same number printed. About nearly 3.5 million, so that's not going to be uncommon. And the $100, so this is a new one first and last prefix of 188,000 printed, so that's going to be a pretty hard banknote to get in the first and last prefix. So a lot of people know when to collect AA, but the EA, a lot of people wouldn't have known to actually collect it. And maybe we'll go for another year. What haven't we done? Okay, 95. So 95, you can see the first has a million, or less than a million, 990,000. The last prefix only has about 770,000, something like that. And the $20, both first and last are the same, about 800,000. $50 first prefix, 950,000, and the last prefix has only 380,000. So the last prefix of 95, that's should be worth more than the first prefix. So I hope this helps you with why the last prefix should be more money than the first prefix. And thank you very much for watching my video. Hope you learned something today, and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.